Looks like I am live. Okay. Hey guys, Jerry here with Tiki71. No produced video this week. I have been busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest, and I'm about that tired right now. I have been potting up the entire garden. Oh, better put my hat on. Look kind of messy there. Welcome to Jumanji. This is my Don't Get Cancer hat. Let me show you what all I've been doing here. Getting everything potted up. Got the Borneo Giant in the pot. I actually divided my upright elephant ear into two, so I'll have two of those next year. I got the philodendron up. Boy, he went all over with his roots. That was something. Look at those air roots too. And let's see here, what else we got going on? I've already got my plumerias in the pot, so they'll be ready to go. But let me show you this. Holy cow. Check it out. I wonder if I can flip the camera here. Yes, I can. Hang on just a second. Flip. Hello. There we go. Now I can gently walk you around and show you what all I've been doing here. I am tuckered out. Been potting all of this stuff up here, digging it and potting it. Started out with 4 crotons not too long ago, and I've been dividing them, and I have to divide them again, it looks like. I've got a Regal Shield also that I divided up. Split it right down the middle and potted them up, so next year I'll have 2 of those. I love the undersides of these. Gorgeous. And we just had one heck of a time. We got our Heliconia rostrata out of pot. Let me show you. Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff there too. Out of that pot on the table over there. And you talk about expanded, but man, this thing took off like crazy, so we had to put it into a bigger pot. And so we got that going on. And with my, right over there, you'll see that's my Buick LaTruck. That's my son's truck. He just showed up. I got all of this home yesterday because I got my 1,000 pots in. That's not 1,000 there, but that's some of them. And I got started on the old palm tree farm. Take you over here and show you this. I've been making my mix right here. And what I'm doing is I'm mixing pine bark mulch with moisture control potting soil and some perlite. And then this is some compost that I had over at my compost bin. And so got a nice little mix there. And I kind of got started on it with these. That was today's work, in addition to doing some other pot up stuff, getting ready to bring everything into the greenhouse. It might take me just a little while to get the rest of it done. I don't know. I need to do that though, because it's actually going to give it some extra insulation in these bigger 1-gallon pots. Right now, and if you watched my last video, you saw this, but I got roots coming out of the bottom there. And I got some, oh, look at there, acorns, grass. And so I'm going through one by one, cleaning them up, and then getting them ready to grow on there. I think, oh, I did a thing the other day too. I picked up a couple of Italian Cypress, and I've got them on the east side of the greenhouse here. They'll get 30, 40 foot tall, they say. They're hardy down to zone 7. I'm in 7B, so we should be good to go there. Dug a nice hole, put some good soil in, and then mulched it up. This little bad boy right here works. If you listen real carefully, you'll hear it buzzing. That runs the gophers off. That's some of the stuff that I dug out. You go down about a ½ inch here and it's all clay. Oh, fire ants used to live there. I think they got burned out. I locked it. Okay, we'll go around the other way. That poor little thing was all burnt up. I got it in there, and I've been babying it this year, and it's putting on some new growth now, and looking pretty good there. They all looked like this previously. There's a palm rescue. I'm trying to be real steady with the camera. How do I pull up chat? Oh, wait a minute. I bet I can get chat. Live chat. There we go. All right, I got the chat pulled up. I think I can read it if you guys talk to me, have questions, things like that. I can try to answer them. What this old boy is getting ready to do is go inside and get a nice warm shower. Oh, look at that. That's the remnants of a failed Pindo palm experiment. I've got one that made it through the winter, though. It didn't get enough light in the greenhouse. I started with the light. This one's doing pretty good, though. I bought them both at the same time. Flushing new growth. Planted this about April. Somebody told me it's in a raised bed, so you're decreasing its hardiness. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the heat cables and the lights up the trunk, and I'll have a palm protection barrel or box for it as well. I've also been potting up my banana trees. I've still got more to pot up. I had a couple of extra days off my employer was good enough to give me, and I got a lot of this stuff potted up. As you can see down here, I've got multiple banana trees already potted there, and I've still got more that I need to pot. But what I'm going to do is, these are musabaju. They're actually cold hardy. You can cut them off, mulch them super heavy. They'll come back next year, but they'll start down low wherever you cut them off at. What I'm probably going to do with these is I'm actually going to chop them at the rhizome, or the corum rather, and then bag them in newspaper, trim off the roots, you know, to where it's just roots in the root ball in the dirt, and then I'll wrap it in newspaper. I'll bag it up with a trash bag, wrap it in newspaper, tie them up, and then stick them out in a cool, dry place, maybe the garage or whatever. I got my hibiscus potted up. And if I kind of ramble, guys, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I've been trying to hustle and get as much done as I could. There's that Starry Night hibiscus right there. Bananas and slugs, dang it. Look at the bulge going on right here. Holy mackerel, Batman. It has gotten so big. This is eye level right here. And now I'm raising my arms all the way up. Washingtonia robusta, baby. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Yeah, look at that. So, here in a few weeks, last year it actually got cold really early in October. We had a cold snap come through, and I had to get it all put to bed early, and so I didn't want to take a chance this year of running around trying to get everything in pots. So I got it all potted up now, and I'll be able to get it in the greenhouse. Let me take you on a quick tour inside there, and we'll wrap this thing up here, unless you have any questions or anything like that. Oops, I'll put a little latch on here. And one of the things I did is I went down and bought me some weather stripping for these doors, because the Harbor Freight greenhouse doors absolutely suck. And they have nice gaping holes, but if you weather strip on both sides and then find a way to draw them together, you can actually seal it up and keep it pretty tight. And so I've got me some shelving going. I got to decide how much of this shelving I actually want to use, because I've got so many things in pots that are tall. I may wind up taking some of this stuff out. Last year I had the Washingtonia there, and then banana trees. I had hibiscus here on these racks here, but I think they're going to be too big this year. I've got 4 more of these LED grow lights, the shop style, in there in a box that I ordered. So I'm going to put one there, I'm going to put one there. And one of the things that I wound up having was these areas down here where I had plants, and I'll run boards on the floor and then set them on there so that they can drain the water, but they're also not on the cold concrete like that right there. But one of the things I ran into is I didn't get as much light in these areas, and so I actually got me some of these and some LED lights there. More right there. I'll put my crotons right here. And I've got these 55-gallon drums, just a couple of them, filled full of water, and so when it heats up during the day, it'll slowly release the heat. Got that one turned off. I got a couple of those. I do have a couple of holdouts here as far as windmill palm trees go. There they are right there, the last three. Take me to about 953. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It don't look nearly as pretty as it did a few days ago with everything spread out. We had the pool company come out on Monday. They got us shut down. So I hate this time of the year, really, to be honest with you. I got to dig it all up, put it away, close the pool. I still need to pick up all of my furniture and put it up. I got a couple of holes in it, and so I stretched the tarp out because these things are incredibly expensive. Ugh. Yeah, I'll just put a tarp over it. And you see right over here, that is a little bitty 3-gallon windmill palm that I planted last year, and it has probably grown 2 feet since the winter time. I kept the anytime it would get down around freezing, I would go ahead and throw that winter protection barrel over it, and it loved the lights on the ground, keeping that root zone warm. And then I would take it off when the weather was nice, and man, it just grew like crazy. I got a couple of those Vajus that I thought were goners. They actually popped back up late this season. And I apologize for the road noise, but they haven't hardly grown at all. So I may grab those and throw them in a pot and let them grow in the greenhouse this winter. I had 2 other palm protection barrels with bad burlap. I went ahead and got those burlapped, and I got them sitting over there. I got to order some of those green toppers for them. That way they kind of look like palm trees even in the wintertime. But there we have it, folks. And a bunch of this stuff is going to wind up going in the house. I've got lights in my foyer that I've rigged up for a lot of these majesty palms and some of the indoor house plants. We'll have all of those in there. But one thing's for sure, the Hawaiian tea plants, they love this time of the year. They go from like an ugly brown, which is, if they get too much sun, they kind of look like this. But if you give them just the right amount of shade, they look like a pink flamethrower. I got another one right over there. They like the fall. They don't like too much sun. A couple of other cordyceps that I've been keeping shaded are these fructosa, Harlequin fructosa. Look at that rainbow color. Love those things. Well, guys, I appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions, post them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And once again, welcome to Jumanji. It's been quite an adventure this week. Thanks for watching, though. We'll see you next time. Bye. How do you turn this thing off here? Oh, I bet it's right there.